This is question number 11. Question number 11 says the value of sine 45 minus cos 30. Option A, option B, option C, option D. Let's go to solution. Our solution says sine 45 minus cos 30. You know, in your JAMB, there's no calculator. You don't make use of calculator. So I now remember my triangles. I go into my brain and bring out my triangle, which says this. The index, this give me 45 degree, this give me 45 degree, and this give me 1, this give me 1, this give me root 2. Then I will go for my triangle again. I have my triangle that says this, and this give me 60, this give me angle 60, and here give me 130, and here give me root 3, and here give me 1, and here give me 2. You get what I'm saying now? Then now, looking at these triangles, I have my sine 45 degree minus cos 30 degree. I have my sine 45 coming to this. Sine 45 become opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite over hypotenuse give me sine 45. That means 1 over root 2. Then minus cos 30. I go over here looking at cos. Cos 30 become adjacent over hypotenuse. Look at adjacent of this 30 degree. Adjacent over hypotenuse. Give me cos 30, which is root 3 over 2. Then now we move. Then what will I do here? I have to rationalize this because it's a mathematical taboo to have your answer having a root under its denominator. So I have to rationalize this. To rationalize this, I have 1 over root 2 times root 2 over root 2. You see that root 2 over root 2 will cancel itself. Please give me 1. 1 times this, give me this something. Minus root 3 all over 2. Then what? I will now have this to be what? Root 2 all over 2. Root 2 times root 2 will give me 2. When root times its root will give me 2. 1 times root will give me this. Minus root 3 all over 2. Come over here. Let me finish it here. Then I will have this to be what? Root 2 all over 2 minus root 3 all over 2. LCM is 2. 2 divide 2. LCM of 2 is 2. 2 divide 2 will give me 1. 1 times this will give me root 2. Then 2 divide 2 will give me 1. 1 times this will give me what? Minus root 3. That's my minus. I bring it down. This divide will give me 1. 1 times this will give me this. And that's my answer to this question. That the cos minus this will give me this. Looking at the option there, I go through the option. I found out that the option there, and my answer is option D is the correct answer. Yeah, this is the question number 12. Question number 12 said, make R the subject of the formula if T is equals to this. Make R the subject of formula. And this is option given to us. We go straight to solution because there's no time. Straight to solution. We have that T is equals to square root of K R squared plus M, capital M, all over 3. How do we do this? I can make something that is inside the root subject of formula without removing the root. I can make something that is inside the root subject of formula without removing the root because they asked me to make R subject of formula. As it's inside the root, what will I do to remove the root? I square the both sides. What will I do? I square the both sides. Squaring the both sides, I have T squared. Then is equals to square root of this of squared K R squared plus capital M all over 3, all squared. And when I square it, it will leave me with what is inside the root. Immediately square the root, it will leave you with what is inside the root. What is inside the root? I have t squared is equals to k r squared plus capital M all over what? 3. That's what it will leave me with. Then let's come over here to complete it. To have t squared over 1 is equals to k r squared plus capital M all over what? 3. Then I can now do cross multiplication. I will have that what? 3t squared. Because this time this will give me 3t squared equals to 1 times this will give me the same thing. 1 times anything will give me that thing. Therefore, 1 times all this will give me this. Now, I can now have that word 3, making r a subject of formula. I will have that 3t squared minus this crossing over here because it's a plus, crossing over here become minus, and what he left me is what? kr squared. Making r a subject of formula, I can now get that r squared is equals to 3t squared minus capital M divided by what? K. Making r a subject of formula now becomes square root of 3t squared minus capital what? M all over what? K. And that's my what? Answer. Let's go to the option and check. I can now see that option T is my what? Answer. I can now say my answer is option what? D. That's that's the question number 13. Question number 13 said find the remainder when x raised to power 3 minus 2x raised to power 2 plus 3x minus 3 is divided by x raised to power 2 plus 1. Look at the option given to us. Let's go to solutions so that we'll be able to know exactly the right answer. Division, you remember. How do we run division? I'm going to do this way. Look at me this way. I come over here and they said I should divide x squared plus what? 1. Then what am I dividing? I'm dividing what? X raised to power 3 minus what? 2x raised to power 2 plus 3x minus 3. That's what we are dividing. What's the first thing I will do? Looking at this, I will take this x raised to power 2. X raised to power 2 divide x raised to power 3. What does it mean? X raised to power 3 divided by x raised to power 2. What is it going to give me? It will leave me with x. So what will I write here? X. Then when I have written that x, I will take this x, multiply this x raised to power 2 plus 1. I will take this x and multiply x raised to power 2 plus 1. And it's going to give me x raised to power 3 plus x. That's what it's going to give me. And as it gives me that, then I look at it. This place positive, here positive. What I want to eliminate has the same word sign. Then what will I do? Because this place is positive, this place is positive, they have the same sign, I'm going to use what? Subtraction. What I want to eliminate, if they have the same sign, we use what? Subtraction. Then I'm going to subtract this equation. I may call this equation 1, I will call this what? Equation 2. I'm going to subtract this equation 2 from equation 1. I'm subtracting equation 2 from equation 1. What I'm going to have here is 0, because x raised to power 3 minus what? X raised to power 3 will give me 0. What will remain here will be what? Minus 2x, which is here raised to power 2, this man. Then minus, did I have anything x raised to power 2 here in equation 2? No, that means 0, nobody is there. Then plus, I have to put this plus, look at the plus what? 3x. Then minus, did I have anything x here? Yes, minus, look at the minus x. Are you getting what I'm saying now? Then what again? I have minus 3 in equation 1, minus 0, because there's no any ordinary number here. Let me start again. This minus this give me 0. Minus 2x, you know what I'm doing? I'm subtracting equation 2 from equation 1. This equation 2 subtract what? Equation 1 from it. Equation 2 from equation 1. I have this minus this give me 0. Minus 2x squared minus, did I have anything x raised to the power 2 here? No, minus 0. That means no x raised to the power 2 on this place, minus 0. Then plus this 3x minus what? X. I have this plus x here, minus x. Then minus 3 minus what? 0, because I have no ordinary number in equation 1. And at the end, what does it give me? Give me minus 2x raised to the power 2. Then this minus 0 has nothing to do. Plus 3x minus this will give me what? Plus 2x. Then what remains here is minus 3. Plus 3x minus x will give me 2x. Minus 3 will remain. Then when I have done that, when I have done this is what I have now. I will go again to divide. I will also use this man again. X, look at it here. I will also use this what? X raised to the power 2 again to divide this man again, as I did before here. I'm going to use x raised to the power 2 to divide this man again. And I said minus 2x raised to the power 2 divided by what? X raised to the power 2. What is going to give me is minus 2. You remember? This will kill this, leaving me with minus 2. Remember what I said? Minus 2x squared divided by what? X raised to the power 2. This will destroy this, leaving me with minus 2. And what I'm going to write here with what? Minus 2. When I have done that, as I have done that, what again will I do? I will use this minus 2 as I did the first time, this minus 2 to multiply this man again. To multiply this man again. Come again. I'll use minus 2 to multiply this man again. Then what is going to give me? It's going to give me minus 2x raised to the power 2 when I multiply this. Multiply this will give me minus what? 2. Then I'll start again to do my subtraction. What will I call this? I call this equation 3. Then I will call this what? Equation what? 4. Then I'm now subtracting equation 4 from equation 3. I'm subtracting equation 4 from equation 3. Then look at what I'm doing now. This is minus 2x. Look at minus. They have the same sign. Since they have the same sign, I'm going to use what? Minus. Why? This and this have the same sign. I'm going to use what? Minus. If they have different sign, I'm going to use plus. Because they have the same sign, I'm going to use minus. So using minus, I will have that what? Minus 2x squared minus 2x squared. I think you know what I'm doing. Minus 2x minus 2x plus, look at the plus here, plus 2x minus, did I have anything x there? No, minus 0. No x, anything x in equation 4. Then what again did I have now? Minus 3 minus 2. Are you getting what I'm saying now? What do I have here? Minus 3 minus 2. Then what am I going to have? I will have minus 2x squared plus minus times minus will give me plus 2x squared plus 2x minus 0 will give me 2x minus 3. This times this will give me plus 2. And I'm going to have, this will destroy this man. I will have what? 2x, which is this. Minus 3 plus 2 will give me minus 1. And this is the remainder. After I have divided this, look at the remainder. Look at the remainder. This man cannot divide this man again. You know, I think you know why I said remainder. This 2x cannot be divided by what? X raised to the power 2, because this 2x is less than this man. This man is what? X raised to the power 2 is greater than what? X. I get what I'm saying now. So this man now have gotten what we call what? Proper fraction. As I got in proper fraction, I can't divide again. So this man become the what? The remainder. My remainder is 2x minus what? 1. And then go back to my what? Option. Let's go to option A. Look at 2x minus 1, which is my answer now. My answer is what? Option what? A. That's my what? Answer. I think you know the reason why I say this man is a what? The remainder. Because x raised to the power 2 cannot divide x anymore. Therefore, I have what? Proper fraction. But on this one, I have what? Improper fraction, because we divide only improper fraction, but we don't divide proper fraction. Proper fraction remain proper fraction. Look at the proper fraction. X raised to the power 1 over x. Yeah, this is question number 14. Question number 14 says factorize completely this. And the option is given to us. Look at the option. Then let's go to solution. What do we need to know here? We know that 9y squared minus 16x raised to power 2 is a difference of 2 squared. This is the difference of 2 squared. What does difference of 2 squared say? He said if we have x squared minus y squared, that is simply mean the same thing as what? X minus what? Y into x plus what? Y. That's what the difference of 2 squared states. That's the state of difference of 2 squared. The difference of what? 2 squared. Then here I have 9y squared minus 16x squared. It's the same thing as, this thing you see here is the same thing as what? 3y minus x squared minus, are you get what I'm saying now? 4x all what? Squared. If I square this y, you give me y squared. If I square 3, you give me 9. If I square this x, you give me x squared. If I square 4, you give me 16. Therefore, I cannot say that 3y all what squared minus into 4x all squared is something as what? 3y minus 4x in brackets into what? 3y plus 4x in bracket. And that's my answer. Then we look for what? The option. I look at option A. Look at option A here, which give me this. I look at option what? B. What will I have? Minus. I look at option B, and they give me 3y minus this. And this one give me 3y for 2. I look at option D. I have what? 3y plus 4. And I look at this, you have 3y minus 4, which is option D is my what? Answer. Look at it. 3y minus 4x. 3y plus 4. Look at it. Either this here or this here. It doesn't make any difference. Just like when we say AB is the same thing as what? BA. Just like when we say 3 times 4 is the same thing as 4 times 3. Therefore, our option D is our answer. My answer is option what? D. That's my what? Answer. Yeah, that is question number 15. Question number 15 says solve for solve for x and y respectively in the simultaneous equation. Look at the simultaneous equation. The two equation is what they said we should solve simultaneously. We'll go into solution. Look at the solution of this. I have minus 2x minus 5y equals to 3. I will call it equation 1. And I have x plus what? 3y equals to what? 0. I will call it equation 2. And then we have two ways of solving simultaneous equation, either by elimination or by substitution. And the option I want to use here is by what? Elimination. I want to use elimination method. And what do I want to eliminate? I want to eliminate x. I want to eliminate x. And for you to eliminate this x, I have to make the coefficients of x here and the coefficients of x here to be the same before I can now go ahead of eliminating them. But if their coefficients are not the same, I can't be able to eliminate it. Then now, since their coefficients are not the same, what will I do to make them to have the same coefficients? I have to use the coefficients of this x equation 1 to multiply through the equation 2. And when I do that, I will have minus 2 into x plus 3y equals to 0, because this minus 2 is the coefficients of this x in equation 1, and I will have this to be minus 2x minus 6y equals to what? 0. I will call it equation 3. Then now I'm going to carry this equation 1 back to here. I will have minus 2 minus 5 equals to what? 3. That's equation what? 1 I have. Now I have made this equation 2 to be the same as what? They have the same coefficients as y in equation 1. Then I'll now bring it down. And I said, since they have the same sign, this is minus 2 minus 2, what I'm going to use is minus. I will now say equation 3. I cannot say equation 3 minus equation 1. Why am I using minus? Because they have the same sign. When you want to eliminate have the same sign, you have to use what? Subtraction. When they have different sign, we use addition. Because they have the same sign, I have to use what? Subtraction. And I'm going to have equation 3 is subtracting equation 1. What is equation 3? Minus 2x minus into minus what? Minus 2x into minus what? 2x again. Then I'll have minus 6y. Then minus into what? Minus 5 what? Y. I will now have equals to 0 minus what? 3. Then opening, I will have this to be minus 2x plus 2x minus 6y plus 5y equals to what? Minus 3. Because 0 minus 3 will give me minus 3. Then here, this will be destroyed this, and I will have minus 6y plus y plus 5y will give me minus y, and is equals to what? Minus 3. Then I can now say that my y, which is minus y equals to minus 3, is the same thing as minus 1 times what? Y is equals to minus 3. Therefore, y is equals to minus 3 divided by minus 1, and my y is equals to what? 3. And that's my what? Answer for y. Then I can now say put 3 for what? Y in any equation. In any what? Equation. I may decide to choose equation 1. I'm choosing equation 1. I say minus 2x minus 5y is equals to 3. I can now put this 3 for y inside this equation. I have 2 minus 2x minus 5 into what? 3 equals to what? 3. I will now have this to be minus 2x minus what? 15 equals to what? 3. Then this going over there, I will have minus 2x equals to what? 3 plus what? 15. I will have minus 2x equals to what? 18. I will have x equals to 18 divided by minus 2. I will have x equals to what? Minus what? 9. Therefore, what I'm going to have here, that my x is equals to what? Minus 9, and my y is equals to what? 3. That's what we'll have there. And then now I can now say that my what? My minus 9 and 3, that means that the value is what? Minus 9, comma, for x and 3. Let's go to the option given to us. I look at this, is not the option. I look at this, is not the correct answer. I look at this, option C is the correct answer. I will now say my answer is a what? C. That's option. This is question number 16. Question number 16 said x plus y is a factor of, if x plus y is a factor of this polynomial. Look at the polynomial. Find the value of k. For this solution, let's go to solution so that you understand what I mean by that. Look at this. They say that what? If x plus 1 is a factor of this polynomial, find the value of k. Then for this to be the factor of this polynomial, it means that this means that x plus 1 is equals to 0. That means this man plus 1 is equals to 0. For it to be a factor of this man. Therefore, I cannot say that x is equals to what? Minus 1. And that means that what? F of x is equals to what? X raised to power 3 plus what? 3 raised to power 3x raised to power 2 plus kx plus what? 4. Then put in this man into this. Putting this man, this factor, which is minus 1. I think you know what I mean. That for this man to be a factor of this polynomial, that x plus 1 is equals to 0. Making x subject of formula, I have minus what? 1. Then I have to put this to be what? Into what? Minus 1. I'm substituting the factor now into this equation. And when I substitute it, whatever I'm going to get will be equals to 0. That means that is a factor. For it to be a factor means putting the value of x inside this equation is going inside this polynomial is going to be what? Equals to 0. And this will be equals to what? Minus 1 all raised to power 3 plus 3 into minus 1 raised to power 2 plus what? K into minus what? 1 plus what? 4. And is equals to what? 0. What does it mean? It means that what? Minus 1 all raised to what 3 plus what 3 into what minus 1 raised to what 2 plus what k into minus 1 plus what 4, they are all equals to 0. Then making it this minus 1 raised to what 3 will give me minus 1. I think you know what I mean by that. What does it mean? It means that minus 1, this minus 1 raised to power 3 is something as minus 1 times minus 1 times minus 1 and is equals to minus 1. Then this give me minus 1 plus this will give me what? 1. Minus 1 times minus 1 will give me what? 1. 1 times 3 will give me 3. Plus this now will become minus 1 times k will give me minus what? K. And the plus what 4 and is equals to 0. Collecting like terms, minus 1 plus 3 means I'm owing 1, I paid 3, they give me balance of 2, minus what k plus what 4 is equals to what 0. Then this means that what 2 plus what 4 minus what k is equals to what 0. I will have that what coming over here, I will have that 6 plus minus what k is equals to what 0. Therefore 6 is equals to what k. Are you getting what I'm saying now? That means the value of k here is what 6. And therefore I have to go to my option. Coming to my option here, look at my option here. I have A6, I have B minus 6, I have C8, I have D minus 8, and my option A is the answer. I cannot say my answer is what? A. You remember? My answer is that's the question number 17. Question number 17 says, what is the value of P if the gradient of the line joining this and this is this? If the gradient of the line joining this and this is what this, then A is like the option of A, B, look at the option C and D. Let's go to what? Solution. Let's go to solution. What do you mean? If we look at this word, look at a point here. If I'm looking at this point here, plot this point in a graph and plot this point in a graph and draw what? A slope, which you call line of best fit. I draw a slope. And how did I plot this graph? I plot this point, and this point is a what? Point of what? This, which is what? Minus 1 and what? P. Then I plot this point as well. It become what? Point of what? P and what? Q. And I want to get the slope. And what is my slope? If I take this like this, I will get my what? Slope in plotting of that graph. I will have this as my slope. And that means my slope, how did I take my slope? My slope become, if you take this here, it become what? Y1. If I take this to the what? Y-axis, look at the Y-axis, look at the what? X-axis, look at the X-axis here, look at my what? Y-axis. If I take this what to my Y-axis this way, I will have Y1. If I take this to my Y-axis, I have Y2. And if I take this to my what? X-axis, I have X1. Taking this, I'll have what? X2. My slope, you remember my slope is equals to what? Changing y over what? Changing what? X, which means y2 minus y1 all over what? X2 minus what? X1. And therefore, I cannot say, looking at this question they gave me here, they said the slope is what? What is the slope? 2 over what? 3. And that to be equals to, what is my y? Y2. My Y2, looking at this, look at Y. If I write this like this is option Y. Are you get what I'm saying now? Everything here, anything that is this place is X. Anything that is this place is Y. Anything that is this place is Y. X. Anything that is this place is Y. Looking at this, look at my X, look at my X, and look at my Y, look at my Y. So therefore, I cannot say my P, which is my Y1, P, my Y1, minus what? That is my 4, which is my Y2, all over. Look at my X, minus 1 as my Y, my X1, minus what? Minus P as my what? X2. Look at my what? X1. Look at my X2 is what? P. Look at my Y1, which is what? P. Look at my Y2. According to this format, look at the format. X is this and Y is this. That's the format there. Therefore, I can now say, solving this, can I come over here? I have 2 all over what? 3 is equals to what? P minus what? 4 all over what? Minus 1 minus what? P. Cross multiplication, I'll have what? 3 into what? P minus what? 4 into what? 2 into minus 1 minus what? P. Opening the bracket, I have 3P minus what? 12. This will be equals to minus what? 2 minus 2P. Then collecting like time, I have 3P. This coming over here become plus 2P. And this going over here become minus 2 plus what? 12. I think you know what I did. This coming over here become plus 2P. This man coming over here become minus is already 2x. Minus 2 is already there. Coming over here become plus. I'll have 5P here is equals to minus 2 plus 12 will give me 10. That means I'm owing what? 2 paid what? 12. I'm owing 2 paid 12. They give me balance of 10. Therefore, making P subject of formula, I will have what? 10 divided by what? 5. And I will have my P is equals to what? 2. And that's my value of my P. They say I should gain the value of P and look at my value of P according to what the question is all about. Let us look at the option. I have option A minus 2, which is wrong. I have option B, which is minus 1, wrong. C, 1, which is wrong. D is my option. I said my answer is option what? D. That's my answer. That's the question number 18. Question number 18 says the probability of a student passing any examination is 2 over 3. Full stop. If the student takes 3 examinations, that means if the student takes 3 examinations, what is the probability that he will not pass any of them? Look at the option given to us. Straight to solution, we say solution. Then we say probability of pass. Probability of what? Pass. Plus probability of what? Fail. Fail is equals to 1. Probability of success plus probability of failure is equals to 1. That means of pass being success plus probability of failure, which is what? Fail is equals to 1. Then what is the probability of what? Pass. They say the probability of passing exam is 3 over 2. That 2 over 3. Look at it. Probability of passing exam is what? 2 over 3, which is the success. I can now say 2 over what? 3 plus probability of what? Probability of what? Failure. Probability of failure, which is equals to 1. I can now say that for him to fail exam, probability of what? Failure is equals to what? 1 minus what? 2 over what? 3. Then this is same thing as 1 over 1 minus what? 2 over what? 3. Then LCM. Then taking LCM of 3 and 1. LCM of 3 and what? 1. I will now say this, which is 3. LCM of 3 and 1. Denominator is the common denominator of the 3 and 1, and it's what? 3. Then I said 1 divide 3 will give me what? 3. 3 times 1 will give me 3. You know what I did? 1 divide 3 will give me 3. 3 times 1 will give me 3. Then I put my minus. Look at my minus. 3 divide 3 will give me 1. 1 times 2 will give me 2. And this will give me what? 1 over 3. That's the probability of failure. Probability of failure is 3 over 1 over 3. Then now, what will be asked us is that if he takes, look at the question, he said, if the student takes 3 examinations, what is the probability that he will not pass any of them? For him not to pass any of them, being that word probability of failing what? All is equals to what? 1 over what? 3, as he fell, times again 1 over 3, that he failed the second, times 1 over 3, means that he failed the 3 of them. He failed the first, he failed the second, he failed the third. And that will be what? 1 all over what? 27. That's 1 all over 27. That's the probability of failing all. Is 1 over 3 times 1 over 3 times 1 over 3 equals to what? 1 over 27. And we go for the option. No? I look for the option. This is not it, it's not it, it's not it. And option D is the correct option. I cannot say my answer is what? D. That's the probability of failing. There is the question number 19. Question number 19, as you can see, number 19 said, find integral of this. And what does this shows me? This shows me that this man has been differentiated once. That's what this sign is telling me, that this man has been differentiated. This function has been differentiated. And look at the option given to us. These are our options. But for now, we are trying to apply what we have learned. If you have mixed the first class we did in my caption that said different JAMB question on differentiation and integration, you can go and make that option there. Check that place. That's where we did a clear explanation of this word integration and differentiation. So if you have missed that class, go there, look for go to my playlist. You will see the one that captioned differentiation, JAMB CBT question on the word differentiation and integration. You can go there and study this properly. Now we apply what we have done that place here. So we are moving. Solution, look at it. This simply means that we can do this. Integral of what? X squared plus 3 x minus 5 dx. That's what it means. That should integrate this man again. I can do this by saying integral of what? X squared plus integral of what? 3x plus minus integral of what? 5. That's what it means. Then this will give me, integrating this man means returning it back. I will have x raised to power 2 plus 1. I'm returning the 1 and subtract back to this. Divided by 2 plus what? 1, which is the power. I'm dividing it. Plus, integrating this man will give me what? 3 raised to power x 1 plus what? 1. This man is already raised to power 1. Adding more 1 on it, I have 1 plus 1. Divided by 1 plus what? 1. Then minus, integrating this man, you know that this man integrating it, he has already x raised to power 0. X raised to power 0 is 1. 1 times 5 is what? 5. Then we are now adding what? 1 for him. And then we want to put what? Our what? Constant, which is what? K. Then now this will be what? X raised to power what? 3 all over what? 3. Plus, this will give me what? 3x raised to power what? 2 all over what? 2 minus, this will give me what? 5x, then plus what? K. And that's our integration. Yeah, remember, this is our integration. Looking at this is our answer of the integration. This is our answer. Let's look at our option and those. You want that is correctly. We'll go to the option. We'll look at this. We'll look at this. We'll look at this and look at it. I think this is an option. That's the correct option. These are not correct option. These are not correct option. Look at the correct option here. The correct option is this. So we can say my answer is what? Option what? C. You remember? For that. That's question number 20. Question number 20 said add 1101 base 2 and 1011 base 2 and 111 base 2. Look at the option given to us. Let's go to solution. This is a question asked for JSX3. The person did JSX3 properly, junior secondary properly, you can be able to do this. I'm going to start from this man. I have what? 10111. Then coming to this man, I'll have 1011. That's this man. Then coming to this man, I'll have 111. And I'll have this. What are they doing? Addition. I'm adding them. And you remember, we are dealing with base 2. And anything above 2 cannot be right on the what? Base 2. That's instruction. This is the base 2. And anything above 2 cannot be right on that base what? 2. Then I will now do this. 1 plus 1 plus 1. What is going to give me 3? Can I write 3 here? No, it's above 2. Therefore, I will now do 3 divided by what? 2. Because it's above 2, and it will give me what? 1, which is my quotient, and remainder 1. And this is my quotient. I will write down my remainder and carry my quotient over. Then what am I writing? My remainder. Look at my remainder. 1. I write it and carry my quotient, which is 1. Taking it, putting it here, it becomes 2 plus 3. That's 2 plus 0, 2 plus 1, give me what? 3. I will do the same thing. 3 divided by 2, giving me what? 1, remainder 1. Because I can't write 3 under what? Base 2. I have to carry down, I have to write down my what? Remainder and carry on my what? Quotient over the other side. Getting to this place become 1 plus 1, giving me 2 plus 3 plus 4. That means this 1 I'm carrying, adding it to this one become 2 plus this 3 plus this 4. Will I write 4 here? No, I will say 4 divided by what? 2, giving me what? 2 remainder what? 0. I will write down my remainder, carry my quotient, which is my remainder is what? 0. Carry my quotient. And what's my quotient, which is 2? Adding 2 to 0, give me what? 2 plus 1, giving me 3. Can I write 3 here? No, I have to do 3 divided by 2, giving me 1, remainder 1. I will write down my remainder and carry my what? My quotient over there. And putting it here become what? 2. Can I write 2 here? I cannot write 2 here. I will now say what? 1 plus what? 1 will give me 2. 2 divided by 2 will give me what? 1. Remainder what? 0. I will write down my what? 0 and carry my 1 over here. And there nobody here to add the 1. I will write it down here. And my answer will be base 2. And this is my what? Answer. I have to look for the one that is correct option in this answer. I can now see that I have what? This is not. I have this to be what? 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1 base what? 2. That means my what? Answer. My answer is option what? C is my answer.